In early 2025, the US imposed sweeping tariffs, up to 50%, on essential materials like steel, aluminum, and key industrial components. This wasn't just a policy tweak, it was a shock that upended decades of global manufacturing norms. The automotive sector, with its intricate web of suppliers, was thrown into chaos as costs soared overnight. But the real story is how 7 major nations responded, not with panic but with bold adaptation. They pivoted their trade strategies toward Canada, fundamentally reshaping the global manufacturing landscape. Today we'll break down how each country made this shift, the deals they struck, and the new alliances they forged. This is a story of geopolitics, industry, and ingenuity colliding in real time. Let's dive in. Brazil was hit hard by a 25% US tariff on beef, soy, and ethanol, core pillars of its economy. With thousands of jobs at risk, Brazil acted fast, turning to Canada as a new trade partner. In record time, they secured a $2 billion deal, rerouting massive shipments to Canadian ports. This not only saved Brazil's agricultural sector but also preserved critical jobs. Canada became more than a replacement market, it became a gateway. Using Canadian ports and rail, Brazil found a more efficient route to China, expanding its reach. What began as a crisis became an opportunity for diversification and growth. Brazil's pivot was a masterclass in turning adversity into advantage. They secured a resilient new trade corridor, protected their industries, and opened powerful new channels to Asia. The move didn't just neutralize the threat. It set Brazil up for long-term success, a bold strategic redirection that paid off. Mexico's auto industry, deeply linked to the US, was rocked by a 35% tariff on auto components. Facing factory shutdowns and massive job losses, Mexico reached out to Canada to form the Triple North Corridor Alliance. This pact created a seamless, tariff-free flow of auto parts between Mexico and Canada, bypassing the US-Mexican parts now shipped by sea and rail to Canadian factories, revitalizing Ontario's auto sector. The alliance saved jobs in both countries and sparked new growth in Canadian manufacturing. It fundamentally redrew the map of North American auto production. Mexico preserved its manufacturing base, while Canada's industry surged. This partnership proved that when one door closes, innovation can open another, wider than before. The Triple North Corridor became a new axis of automotive power. For both nations, it was a lifeline and a launchpad, a powerful demonstration of resilience and collaboration. Australia's critical minerals, lithium, cobalt, rare earths, faced a 30% US tariff, threatening a vital industry. Instead of just exporting raw materials, Australia partnered with Canada through the Northern Stars Initiative. Australian minerals were redirected to Canadian steel mills and refineries, boosting both nations' industries. This partnership fueled Canadian innovation in clean energy tech, from batteries to solar panels. Australia secured a stable buyer and became part of a larger value chain. The move turned a trade setback into a springboard for industrial transformation. By linking mining with manufacturing and research, both countries advanced their clean energy ambitions. Australia's pivot wasn't just about survival, it was about leading the global transition to a sustainable economy. Together, they bypassed tariffs and built a future-focused alliance, a forward-thinking move with lasting impact. France, a leader in hydrogen tech, was hit by a 30% US tariff on electrolyzers. With jobs and investments at risk, France quickly partnered with Canada, leveraging its abundant water and clean energy goals. A $1.2 billion deal rerouted French electrolyzers to new hydrogen plants in Quebec and British Columbia. This preserved French manufacturing jobs and accelerated Canada's green hydrogen network. The partnership was more than a trade fix. It was a leap forward for both nations' decarbonization goals. French technology powered Canadian projects, while France gained a showcase for its expertise. The deal turned a threat into a catalyst for international collaboration. France solidified its hydrogen leadership and invested in a cleaner future, a strategic win for both countries. South Korea's EV battery exports were threatened by new US tariffs, risking jobs and market share. In response, they struck a $1.7 billion deal with Northvolt Canada, rerouting battery modules and investing in Canadian manufacturing. South Korean experts trained Canadian technicians, building a skilled workforce for both nations. The partnership stabilized supply chains and created new opportunities in North America. Back home, South Korea announced a new battery plant to serve Asian and European markets, diversifying risk. This multi-layered strategy managed the immediate crisis and built long-term resilience. South Korea didn't just adapt, they redefined their global strategy. The result, a stronger, more diversified battery industry. a blueprint for future-proofing high-tech manufacturing. U.S. tariffs threaten Denmark's world-class wind turbine exports, putting green tech jobs at risk. Denmark pivoted to Canada, landing a $1.5 billion deal to supply turbines for new wind farms. This preserved Danish manufacturing and engineering jobs, keeping factories running. For Canada, the influx of turbines accelerated its clean energy transition and created thousands of new jobs. The partnership revitalized rural communities and helped Canada hit its climate targets. It was a win-win. Denmark expanded its market, and Canada supercharged its renewable energy sector. The deal became a symbol of international cooperation on climate action. Denmark's move wasn't just defensive, it expanded their global reach, a powerful example of turning challenge into opportunity. Germany faced U.S. tariffs on both auto parts and hydrogen tech, a dual threat to its economy. Their response: a $10 billion tariff-free quota for auto parts with Canada, keeping supply chains flowing into North America. This protected jobs across Germany's vast automotive sector and maintained their market presence. Simultaneously, Germany forged a hydrogen partnership with Canada, investing in joint research and infrastructure. The dual approach safeguarded legacy industries while pushing into clean energy leadership. Germany's strategy was comprehensive, solving immediate problems and building for the future. By leveraging Canada as a gateway, they outmaneuvered trade barriers and stayed at the forefront of innovation. The result: industrial stability today and a bridge to tomorrow's green economy. Germany's pivot showcased industrial and diplomatic prowess, a masterclass in strategic adaptation. The 2025 U.S. tariff wave didn't cause stagnation, it sparked a global realignment. 7 nations turned to Canada, forging new trade routes and alliances. This shift marks a move away from reliance on a single superpower toward diversified, resilient supply chains. The new model is built on mutual benefit and shared goals like clean energy. The global trade map has been redrawn, with Canada at its core. Which pivot will have the biggest impact? Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching. As the dust settles on the major trade realignments, a fresh wave of countries is stepping onto the global stage. In 2025, nations like Vietnam, Turkey, and Nigeria are quietly but decisively pivoting toward Canada, seeking new opportunities in a rapidly changing world. Vietnam, once reliant on regional manufacturing powerhouses, is leveraging its tech-savvy workforce to partner with Canadian firms in electronics and green tech. These collaborations are driving innovation and opening new export markets for both countries. Meanwhile, Turkey is emerging as a logistics hub, connecting Eurasia to North America. Its expanding rail and shipping networks now channel goods through Canadian ports, accelerating the flow of textiles, machinery, and food products. On another continent, Nigeria is seizing its moment. With a booming population and growing tech sector, Nigeria is tapping into Canadian expertise in education and infrastructure, laying the groundwork for a new era of digital trade and knowledge exchange. These rising players are reshaping the landscape, proving that the next chapter of global trade will be written by a broader cast of nations. As countries like Vietnam, Turkey, and Nigeria look to Canada for partnership and growth, the future of trade is becoming more diverse and more dynamic than ever before.